Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling. Yep, another DVD review, and today it's going to be Jeff Jarrett, King of the Mountain. You see that all right? Jeff Jarrett, King of the Mountain. Well, about Jeff Jarrett, I've watched him wrestle, you know, most of his career, and especially in the WWE, but I even saw him before that. And the thing is I never really paid much attention to Jeff Jarrett. I know he won titles and he did have some good matches, but he was just always kind of, okay, there's Jeff Jarrett. I never really bothered to look into his history and his origin, where he came from or any of that. So I picked up this DVD the other day and I really enjoyed it. It's 4 discs. Now, I don't typically open up the packaging on my DVD reviews because I really don't think about it. It's weird because I actually enjoy the packaging to my DVDs. I actually like to look through it and sit with it and check it out, but I don't typically really do it on my DVD reviews. But today I will, because the packaging is really kind of strange. I don't know if I like it or not, but see, it kind of flips up like that, and it does it on the other side. I'm not going to bother opening it because it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I don't know, it's pretty cool, but it's a pain in the ass. It's cool. I guess I can't make up my mind. I guess I'm like WWE. I can't make up my mind. But I can't, I guess. But anyways, it's definitely worth buying. 4 discs, like I said. Plenty of matches and plenty of story, plenty of documentary. You not only learn about Jeff Jarrett and where he came from. His father was in the wrestling business as a promoter. I think he may have even wrestled a little bit, but he was mainly a promoter. And I think that his mother or his aunt, I'm talking about his father's mother or aunt, not Jarrett's mother or aunt. I can't remember correctly, but one of the two, I believe, she was actually one of the biggest wrestling promoters around. And it's cool hearing her story because no one would expect a little old lady to be running a wrestling business. But that's kind of a cool story. You also hear about a lot of stories of Jeff Jarrett on the road involving Jim Cornette and him as a young man traveling around and learning the ropes from the other wrestlers. A lot of insight to the old territories that, you know, Vince eventually bought up and that eventually merged. A lot of insight into these little territories and the politics behind them, and kind of went on behind the scenes. A lot of good old school wrestling documentation here in this little documentary, this DVD. And then you move on to his WWE years, where he gives Vince a little elbow. And I know that Vince gave Jarrett an elbow back. It just came out before, but in the WCW Rise and Fall, I think he said something about what was it? Jeff Jarrett's big ego, and he was delusional because in his little Tennessee brain, he thought he was the king of the world. He thought he was Hulk Hogan, but he really wasn't. I don't know. You got to check that out too. But it talks about that, and then lastly, it talks largely about how TNA came to be, how it actually formed, and you know, which is really cool to hear. But you do get some really good matches. This thing's packed with matches, packed with information. If you like TNA wrestling and you like the documentary parts of wrestling DVDs, then Jeff Jarrett, King of the Mountain, is definitely one you're going to want to own. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Hot Water Wrestling, and I'll see you next time.